Seriously? Gabe, school's canceled.
Huh?
Your school just called. It's canceled.
Yes, tomorrow?
Yes, you don't have school tomorrow. All right, go play. Go.
Talking to my school?
No, I'm not talking to your school, bud.
Talking to your computer?
Yes, I'm talking to my computer.
You talking to yourself?
Yep, talking to myself.
Are you repeating? Is yourself gonna mob you?
Gabe, go play. All right. Hey guys, so as you might have seen in the introduction, school has been canceled, not just for my younger cousin, but for my brother and I. And my brother and I are currently visiting my aunt, and we are stuck in the city because my mom doesn't want us driving home, and I don't want to drive home either. The snow, like the roads are crazy. And even if they're plowed, it's going to be below freezing tomorrow, so there's no way in hell that I'm leaving. So anyway, my brother and I are stuck here, and what really, really pains me the most is I don't have a book here to read. My aunt loves reading books, maybe even more than me, but she and I don't read any of the similar books. We don't have any similar taste in books. She likes reading more of the adult romancy books, and she actually said that I could have these. She got these off a website, except these two books are difficult for me to read. These two books are like historical romance books, and it's by this author that I guess she likes. Anyway, she read these two books and said that I would really enjoy them. I just don't like the writing. She loves the writing. I just don't understand it. I am like bookless, but I'm going to be filming a review for you guys because I finished this book while I was here. So real quick, I'm going to just mention a quick synopsis of this book. This is Racing Savannah by Miranda Kenneally, and this book is about a girl named Savannah, and her father and her father's girlfriend, who he got pregnant, so now they're all living together. I forgot where they moved from, but they moved to this house with a bunch of other people who work for the Goodwin family. Now, the Goodwin family are these filthy, filthy rich people, and they own an estate, they own a track, and they have horses, and do they own a track? I don't think they own a track. They just own a bunch of horses. Or I guess I shouldn't say a bunch, but more than other people own. I don't know. And so this book is basically about Savannah moving to this new place and her meeting Jack Goodwin. And Jack Goodwin is the son in the Goodwin family. He is not like typical boys or typical guys. He has a workload that is serious. Like, he has to own and run a farm. So this book is basically about Savannah and Jack and each of their stories and then them coming together. Savannah has had a love for horses ever since she was young, and then she, comes along and moves into this beautiful place, and she gets a job with taking care of the horses. She is taking care of this one specific horse who's having this hard time. And then there's Jack Goodwin, who he has a workload like no other. Like, he's a 17-year-old boy who has to own and run a farm and who has to try to prove himself to his father. And I was kind of surprised that he didn't go to like a very rich, snobby school. I know that's like really stereotypical, but from the way that I was reading it, I just thought he would. But he and Savannah end up going to the same school together, and I just love their chemistry together. I know this is kind of like a cliche, but it was like Romeo and Juliet, because both of their parents didn't want them to be together, but they both wanted to be. But he was always kind of distant from her because he was afraid to really fall for her, because he just can't be with her. His mother would definitely frown upon it. His father would be a little bit disappointed in him, because no one should date the help, which I think that's ridiculous. And then her father frowns upon her from dating Jack because it really risks his job, because they could get fired. The back of the book says, no mixing between the staff and the Goodwin family, but Jack has no such boundaries, which he doesn't really. And with her dream of becoming a jockey, Savannah isn't exactly one to follow the rules either. She's not going to let someone tell her a girl isn't tough enough to race. Sure, it's dangerous, then again, so is dating Jack. And overall, I loved this book. This one is the fourth book in the, what is it called? 100 Oaks series, I think. The first one is Catching Jordan. The second one is Stealing Parker. And then the third one is Things I Can't Forget. This is the fourth one. Catching Jordan used to be my favorite one up until I read this one. The other two, Stealing Parker and Things I Can't Forget, I really did not like those ones. Except Stealing Parker, I did like a little bit more than Things I Can't Forget. But I loved Catching Jordan, and I really liked this one. I love the relationship between Jack and Savannah. I also really, really liked Savannah's friends, specifically Jack and Vanessa. I think those were really two of her main friends. Rory had such charisma, and he was very funny, and he was just an interesting character. And Vanessa was really like her her gal pal. She was like her like really good girlfriend. Another thing I enjoyed was that Miranda Kenneally, I can't pronounce her name. I don't know which way is the correct way. I really liked how she wrote Savannah's story. I've never been a big fan of horses. It's not that I don't like them or anything. I've just never really been around them. I've never really like gotten to know them. I don't know how they really work. But I mean, I thought it was cool when she mentioned Keeneland and the Kentucky place. I can't really remember. I've been to those two places. And I actually, in Keeneland, we snuck into kind of the track. We saw closer. We weren't actually on the track, but we were in the gate. And the guys on the horses, they like came up to us and we got to, you know, pet the horses, and I thought that was really cool. I really loved how she explained the horses and like how they worked. I wasn't confused, and I thought it was done well, basically. So that's it for my review. I don't really know what else to say. I just really enjoyed this book, and I wanted to share it with you guys, so I definitely would say you should read this. Oh, okay. I'm going to do a spoiler section for this review video. So for those of you who just came here to hear my review and a little bit of the synopsis, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're planning on buying this book or if you really want to read it, let me know. I'd love to hear it. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye! And for those of you who are still sticking here with me, I hope you've read the book already or been kind of spoiling the book for you. I don't really want to discuss too many spoilers. I just want to discuss the one at the ending. It's kind of the big one. I thought it was the cutest thing. Okay, I thought it was the cutest thing when he asked her to prom. The way that when she won second place or when she got second place, it said, "Will you go to the prom with me?" Oh my god, I thought that was the cutest thing. Oh, he started like panicking. I was like, oh my gosh. I just thought that was great. I really like that one. Something that really annoyed me in the book though was the mom, Jack's mom. She was kind of like, what was his name? Tyler in the One Night That Changes Everything, where he was kind of never really there. You see him every once in a while and he's more mentioned than he is seen. And you just hate him. And that's kind of how I felt about the mom. I can understand. Now, I've never been in this situation, obviously, because one, I'm not a mother, and two, I'm not filthy rich. But I can get where she wants the appearances, where she doesn't want her son dating the help. But at the same time, I'm like, really? Like, that's not cool. But then again, I'm not her. But she still bugged me. Okay, anyway, that's all I have to say for that. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I don't really feel satisfied with this review. I wonder if you guys feel okay with this. I don't know. Leave me a comment in the bottom bar below. But yeah, 2 thumbs up for this one. I really enjoyed this, and it's driving me nuts that I don't have a book here to read, but I do have to work on my sociology project, so I probably shouldn't have a book to read. I guess that's a good thing. But then again, I haven't been doing it because I don't know what to do, and I'm just waiting for my uncle. It's not really my uncle. I don't know what he is. I'm going to go. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye! That was a really high bye. Bye, guys.